Okay, hello. We are live. We're live on Mob Crush. We're live on YouTube.
Live from Mob Crush.
Live from Mob Crush, Los Angeles.
Joke Zero.
Yeah, welcome to Joke Zero. Hi everybody. I'm sorry, I'm watching the composition. I kind of want to... Okay.
Is that good composition now?
Yeah, regular Wes Anderson, you know?
I feel composed.
Isle of Dogs.
Yeah.
Right, let me just...
Wait, no.
Once in my life, I feel composed. It's getting
There we
more
go.
Okay.
More
There
composed.
we go.
More and more, I mean.
Yeah, alright. Look, it's part of live comedy, is that... I think people... If you've seen Marc Maron...
Why do you get this, like, super high, rolling over all of us chair?
Because look at the composition though.
Yeah.
I don't look super high. If I was on a regular chair, I would look like a little kid in the back.
That's smart. That's smart. See, what you guys aren't. It looks fine to you guys, but what we're seeing is that we're definitely.
I'm like way higher.
Yeah.
There's also I was reading a psychology book, and I was like, oh, I can kind of like psychologically affect.
I can intimidate my friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was reading Dale Carnegie's How to Intimidate Your Friends.
The first step is to accept Jesus in your life. Have you ever read the actual book? Yeah, if you ever, was it Win Friends and Influence People when I was after I graduated college, because I have problems with these things.
That's not true.
To the point where I bought that fucking book. And literally the first chapter, it's like, accept Jesus into your life as your Lord and Savior and basically do everything that Jesus would do. And I was just like...
Yeah.
I mean,
well, he would do.
half of that is...
He had 12 friends. That's really...
In his 30s, he had a group of 12 diehard friends, and they all hung out every Sunday. Like, do you know how hard that is to do?
But to be fair, he only had 10 friends who were really there for
Yeah, he had one friend that just stabbed him in the back.
One that stabbed him in the back. The other one, he's like, nah, I don't know that guy. You know? And the other ones...
Like the people on the show Friends, they only had like 5 friends.
Yeah.
And Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd towards the end.
And 2 of them were brother and sister, so that doesn't count. Like, letting your brother into being...
Right.
So for them, they had 4 friends and a relative.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, like, Jesus had 12 good friends.
Oh, well,
10 good friends, 2...
Like we said, 10 good friends. 2
one who was just... But honestly...
3, though. Wait, maybe 3 shitty ones, though. Because there's, like, Doubting Thomas, too, right? That was like, he's not alive! You guys are playing with me! Right?
Yeah.
So, okay, 9 good friends. I went to Catholic school for 12 years.
But I don't think any of my friends would... All of them would doubt it if I told them that I had risen from the dead.
Oh, no, I doubt everything. Anytime that any of my friends,
Yeah.
even if they're like, yo, did you know that so-and-so was going out with so-and-so? I'd be like... No! You're just trying to trick me. Like, it doesn't even have to be, so-and-so's pregnant. No, she's not. You're trying to trick me. It has nothing to do with me, but I'm like, you're trying to trick me. I don't believe anything that anyone tells me ever.
Oh my god.
Ever. If a dude that I ever know was like, hey, do you want to go out? I'm like, fuck you. You don't want it. You're trying to trick me. Like, I automatically am like, you're going to do that thing where if we go to the movies, you're going to pour soda and popcorn over me. And like, be really
That's
mean.
a thing?
Or just not show up. Like, I'm terrified. I'm still like...
Yeah, like, I know that this is a Stephen King novella.
Yeah, exactly. I know how this works. It turns into Carrie real quick. I know how this works.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I'm Matt Manser.
I'm Dan Banas. With us, as always,
For the first time tonight.
is the great Nikki DiGaetano.
Yay!
Yay!
I love, Matt Manser and I were just talking the other day about how well you say my last name.
Oh, that's nice.
About how perfectly you pronounce it. I like it.
It's
You
a
say
nice
it better than I
last
say
name.
it.
It's a nice last name. Honestly, I do feel like I can chew on that last name and really just...
You
You know?
Say it again.
Yeah, say it again.
Wait, what is
Introduce
it?
your
Nah, I know it. It's Nicole.
No.
No.
Who's that?
Nikki DiGaetano.
Yeah!
DiGaetano.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, it's musical.
Yeah.
DiGaetano.
DiGaetano. Yeah. In college, my roommate in college used to go, Nikki DiGaetano, Nikki DiGaetano, ooh, ooh. like just around the house.
Is that like from a song?
No, he would just do it.
Male roommate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super gay.
Wow.
Hey, look.
We were musical theater majors, so you had to make a song out of everything.
Oh yeah. But it's painting a much clearer picture.
Yeah, now suddenly, we weren't like environmental science majors.
Yeah, and I can just see how he's like singing all these, making up these songs about your name and being in Rent together and all this.
Yeah.
My Fair Lady.
Yep, that's exactly what we did. Our season, our freshman season consisted of Rent and My Fair Lady.
Once Upon a Mattress.
Once Upon a Mattress.
Bye Bye Birdie.
An all-white version of Once on This Island. Every school has to do one of those.
Wait, what's Once on This Island?
Oh, it's a musical that takes place on a Caribbean island, I believe. And generally it should be an all-black cast, but plenty of high schools in like Kansas will just do it with an all-white cast. And it's like, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, we did a Midsummer Night's Dream in college, and then the director is like,
the great musical in Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah, it's not a musical, but we did add music, weirdly. But the director had this idea. He's like, I want it to be in Hawaii, the jungles of Hawaii. But then here's the problem. We're all like white, and it was winter in Michigan. And he's like, so everybody has to go. He made us all go do a tan.
No, that's like blackface adjacent.
It's pretty weird. And also, I don't think you can. It's kind of abusive, right?
Also, like be like, hey, go get cancer for this role.
And
How bad do you want it? How bad do you want this high school production of Midsummer?
And they
enough to get cancer.
I was Puck.
Hey,
that makes sense.
You make a great Puck. I can see that.
So from the real world, I can see you.
Wasn't there a tech?
Dated all three of us just now. We're like, remember Puck? Everyone that we know is like, no. Who's that?
Oh, yeah, they probably don't, but they should.
What season was he? Third? Second?
2 or 3?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he today?
Probably
at
still
the IO West, working. Was that year?
Wait,
no.
He used to actually work at iOS?
Well, they did a Real World at IO West.
Well, they didn't do a whole season. They were in.
What?
I thought
they came to iOS
just for an episode.
For
there was not like the Real World. IO West.
Yeah, there wasn't that.
I thought that
no, they were like maybe someone took classes or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert on Real World lore. But I think that they did at least like a few episodes. I think it was more than just like they showed up once. I think that they did a thing where they worked there for.
That would be the dumbest show.
Yeah. I'm sure
that
it was.
I wish I had more details.
Remember the episode where what's your face, and there's a guy named David. It was a girl that had sewn her jaw shut and also got an abortion. And then that dude named David, I remember his name was David, but I don't remember her name. I think this was like season 2, maybe, or 3 or something. But she like claimed that he sexually assaulted her, and then he got kicked off the show. Basically, it would be 12 episodes of that if it was entirely filmed on iOS. Let's be real about this. So I hope to God there's not a thing that ever happened. Anybody actually filmed the whole season of a show there.
Anyway, I don't want to speak ill of iOS.
Oh, I fucking will.
Because, no, it's defunct and who cares about it. So anyway, let's get into the show. The meat of the show is not stories about defunct theaters.
It's not.
It's about jokes.
It is.
Joke zero.
It is.
Which is the
quintessential
joke.
The platonic idea.
9/11 of jokes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Ground zero.
Right? Or
Yeah.
is that, no. Or is it the,
No, you're
the
right.
refreshing beverage that has no calories? Which one are we?
It's neither. It's like
that has nothing to do with the logo and there's no copyright infringement, nothing.
I did steal the
Ignore
logo.
that I said anything.
Right, exactly.
But it's like Patient Zero.
You know Patient Zero? You're familiar.
Not personally, but I've heard of his work.
You're a fan.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I wonder if he's on Tinder. No, probably not. But Patient Zero was he had made love with the AIDS monkey.
Sweet love.
I love first off, he made love to the AIDS monkey. I think we just learned a lot about Dan. He refers to it as making love off the bat.
Well, yeah,
With the AIDS monkey.
Yeah. And then he brought AIDS into our species. Because prior to us, it was just monkeys, doing monkey rent and stuff like that.
Doing monkey rent.
Yeah, and then they brought it to us, and so we could do it, and but it was bad. It was, it was bad to do it. But anyway, the point is, he was the patient 0, the first, and then it metastasized, mutated, and turned into all sorts of different viruses.
Is he the same guy as that flight attendant, or is he just the guy that spread it?
Well, there was a rumor that it was the flight attendant. It turned out that was apocryphal. We don't know who he was.
You don't know?
Yeah.
I just know that I think that guy's name was like Gaetano. It was like half of my last name was like his first name. And I remember being like, oh shit, when I heard this podcast about it. And I was like, God, it fucking would be.
Gaetano.
Yeah, it was a French dude named Gaetano or something. Or just like, fuck you, I'll give you all the AIDS.
He is not a good man.
No.
Patient 0 or none.
That guy is a piece of shit. Regardless.
I do not condone Gaetano's activities. Coital activities. I don't.
You know, neither does anyone else, clearly.
You said that Bill Clinton cadence, so I don't know if I can believe you. I do not condone
having sex with Gaetanos.
with that Gaetano.
You're making just life worse for me, Dan. Really.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. What I'm trying to get at is that this jokes are similar, where it's the initial joke that kind of spawns other jokes. Like, so it's as pure a joke as you can come up with.
Okay.
And then once we've done enough shows, we're going to start bracketing and figure out the actual joke 0.
Oh, are we? Oh, I didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, it's always everything's
a competition.
Everything.
I don't think it's more research, I would say, than a competition. No one's better or worse.
Research is a competition. If you've ever been in an academic,
been to CDC, it is
exactly.
Yeah,
tackling each other with those big crazy
come
songs.
on, these days, it's hard. Academia, hard.
Academia nuts.
I just want to find the next.
I mean, a good name of a terrible cooler series or something. Yeah.
Academia nuts.
Yeah.
Just all the teams in UCB.
Wait, let's have a toast. A toast to a joke.
Yay.
Okay.
Great segue.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get started. Starting off, jokes.
Kick it off.
Yeah. A man punched a service dog, a pregnant and deaf woman on a flight from Colorado Springs.
Wait, what?
Wait, is there a combo between service dog and pregnant and deaf woman?
Yeah, a man punched a service dog, a pregnant and deaf woman on a flight from Colorado Springs.
The woman is both pregnant and deaf, or there were 2 women?
I think it was a woman who was pregnant and deaf.
But is service dog belonging to?
Well, he punched all 3 of them.
Now there's 3.
There are 2 of them.
Okay.
He punched at least 2 to 3 people. 1 to 2 people, and definitely one.
Definitely a dog. He definitely punched a dog.
100% on a flight from Colorado Springs. Though there were no witnesses to the incident, the man detailed the altercations on his Tinder profile.
What?
Initially it made sense, but then it got all crazy. Wait. The joke was supposed to be that these are not things that a person would.
Any joke that you have to explain, I think, is a great joke.
Yeah.
We do a lot of explaining jokes on the show, though. So.
That is part of it.
Wait, so the point is...
To be fair, that joke I didn't do on our last show, and I was like, I'll try it on this one. So it's like a...
Is that a thing that, like, shitty people do? Has been like, I fought a pregnant woman on Tinder.
I don't know.
To try to impress women?
Well, I was like... I just thought it would be an insane thing to put on a dating profile, you know.
I didn't want you. 2 truths and a lie. I punched a service dog, a pregnant woman, a deaf woman.
2 truths and a lie. What
Technically, it's all 2. I love those profiles.
Anyway, that's not a great joke, let's be honest.
Do you want to take a mulligan?
Yeah, let me do this one instead.
Okay, I'll give you that.
From the moon's dark side, a radio receiver will listen for ancient clues to the universe's origin. And probably a bit of Pink Floyd.
Probably.
What?
That's a good joke, right?
From the moon's dark side.
Yeah.
A radio receiver, like a person, will listen for ancient clues.
No, I think it's a device.
It's a device.
And probably a bit of Pink Floyd. Boom, boom.
That's it. That one actually is a joke. The first one, not really.
The first one burned. The second one gets a check mark.
The second one is a joke.
The first one gets an X.
Yeah. You can
Circle
go.
gets a
All
star.
right.
Max wants to tell his joke so bad.
Maybe.
He can't wait to just mutilate Dan with this.
I can't remember. I don't think I told this joke on the last show, so we'll see. I may have. The city of Detroit is named a street after the Jacksons. The street will be called Michael and his less talented brothers Boulevard.
Oh. The street will be called Get Back in Line!
His dad's not naming the street. Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the good Joe Jackson.
With great shoes. Joe Jackson has his great shoes. I think there's some album cover of his. It's just like his shoes.
I think
and they're
so.
like pointy, like
the Steppin' Out album, or
yeah,
Look Sharp.
Yeah, something like that. And I think they're white. They're like white leather, like pointy, like 70s, like gross fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a good Joe Jackson.
And then there's evil Joe Jackson.
And there's shoeless Joe Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
so we're talking about
three.
shoes.
He definitely, no shoes for him.
Yeah, shoeless Joe Jackson. Yeah,
maybe that's
the singer Joe Jackson is shoe full.
Maybe that's a big joke that Joe Jackson was trying to make that nobody got until the band just got confused. We cracked it.
Yeah, all right, Joe Jackson.
Is he still alive? Let's send him some fan mail.
He's a watcher of our show.
If that ever turned out to be true, that would be dope. That'd be like, if that was like my one fan ever, if I had like a podcast, I'd be like, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan of shoe full Joe Jackson.
like Billy Squire is the one person that listens to my podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm into it. Great, let's do it.
Mr. Squire, please comment if you're watching.
If you're watching, love that song.
Several songs.
Music.
Several songs. Come on. You got Rock Me Tonight. You got Everybody Wants You. The Stroke.
I know.
Lonely is the Night.
Lonely is the night. That's the one that I know.
When you find yourself alone.
Lonely is the night when you find yourself alone.
Right, that
true.
seems obvious.
This wall is blue. Like, thank you.
It's like, this blue wall is blue.
Blue is the wall. When you paint the wall blue.
Exactly.
Thanks, Billy Graham.
Yeah. But, I mean...
I never thought of that.
The Captain Obvious band.
I mean, he just rocks, so it's
I wrote
okay.
a couple jokes. Let's start with a
let's do
nice, cheesy one, because it's going to get dark later.
Ooh,
All right, ready? I always want a polyamorous member of the 70s in my corner during a fight, because they always go down swinging. Swingers.
I like it.
Polyamory.
Yeah,
Swinging. Like a fight.
Yeah.
Like I said, my favorite joke is the one I got to explain right after I say
No,
it.
I understood it.
I was getting a blank stare from Mansers.
No, I think it's...
Oh, shit, I gotta explain it.
No, I got it.
It's not topical at all. It's just a cheesy
That's
joke.
fine.
Do you think it was weird, though, when they were making that movie Swingers, and they're like, oh, we have a new movie that we're producing, Swingers, and everyone's like, oh, okay.
I bet you 9/10 of people are like, what?
Yeah.
They tune in, they're like, it's like, oh, like Vince Vaughn, like, all of them back when they were hot, and they tune in and you're like, oh, it's about dancing?
Right. I thought I was going to get to see Jon Favreau.
Yo, Jon Favreau looks good in that fucking movie, dude. He was cute in Swingers.
I
watch
Heather Graham.
Yeah, if he and Heather Graham did it in that movie, I'd be like,
wow.
Cool, whatever. Right.
You know?
That's how I watch porn.
That's how you watch.
There's no, and it's just
like,
like,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's the exact same way I actually have sex. Just let me know when you're done.
Seems believable. Well, the team who started Wildfire ordered to pay $36 million. I guess I'll be taking that double shift after all, the team recently told his assistant manager at Claim Jumper.
Wow, got very specific at the end.
Yeah.
I love that at the beginning we don't know where the fire was, how he started, who this guy is. At the end, we know that he is at least a shift lead at a Claim Jumper.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good for a teenager.
Clay Jumper is a pretty good reference of like a chain restaurant that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you're like a real piece of shit if you work at Clay Jumper.
I don't think so. I mean, you know.
Who starts wildfires on purpose?
No,
Was it here? Where was it?
Look.
Doesn't, Dan doesn't read beyond the headline.
I don't always read the full stories, but I have a justification for that.
Which is?
Which our viewers are aware of. I have a philosophy that sometimes when you read the story, it ruins the joke. Because like something weird will be in the headline, you're like, what? That's weird. And then if you read further, you're like, oh, I guess that makes sense. And then it'll like take your mind out of the absurd of it. And like it'll be hard to write a joke. Or you'll feel guilty about writing a joke that you understand, so the joke doesn't make sense anymore. Does that make sense?
I don't know that I feel guilty, but I get you.
Yeah.
It can get the wheels turning a little too hard.
Too hard, exactly.
Yeah.
Too fast. You want to keep it a little surfacey, so you can keep it nice and glib.
See, I like to understand the story so I can write a journalistically accurate setup and then write a punchline that comments on something that really happened.
Yeah.
That's what I do. There's different schools.
Different schools for different fools.
Because, it depends. If the fire was somewhere super, like, rednecky, then he could work somewhere else that could be, like, a joke about...
Right.
Like, what...
Well, that would be Clay Jumper, right?
In redneck places. It could be worse, though. Or if
it could be way worse.
Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Viewers, you know this. Dan, you know this.
Yeah.
Nikki, you may know this, but every time we've done this show, I've noticed that celebrities continue to have birthdays. And it just blows my mind. And it happened again.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like, for instance, you guys remember Joan Collins?
I thought we were talking about celebrities.
No, she had a birthday. Joan Collins actually just celebrated her 85th birthday.
Whoa.
Gee whiz.
It's the same age she's been for 30 years.
Wow.
Ageism.
That's probably why I thought she was dead, is because she looked like she was 85. She was on Dynasty, right? That's Joan Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same person who writes those books?
No, and that's why I was confused, because I was like, it's one of the two. It's either the chick from Dynasty or it's the chick that writes the book. So the chick that writes the book, Jackie Collins died.
Okay.
Jackie Collins did die, I think. I think I read something about it, because there was something about her estate, or something like her daughters or something. Were like
Collins estate,
having a bitch fight. It's like, oh, you could be in your mom's novels. Look at you. You turned out just the way.
They can also be on Dynasty.
They could be.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like,
real.
So much confusion.
Phil Collins is also alive.
Mm-hmm. And also very catty, I understand.
He throws drinks in faces.
Does he?
Sure.
Oh, is that a fucking song reference that I'm getting?
No. I think it's a Dynasty reference.
Proud.
That
happens a lot of pushing people in the fountain.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Big trope from that show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities are just like us. They have birthdays.
Yeah.
They die.
Oh, so they're not like us.
We're
mortals like the rest of us.
Like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yay. Should I tell a joke?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really bad. So you guys are aware of the Kilauea volcano?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Very much.
That has been killing everything.
Spewing.
And everyone's surprised that this volcano is so active and is doing whatever it is. Well, I don't know why they're surprised.
Yeah.
The volcano's name is Kilauea, which is like naming a fault line, collapse a house up. Little too on the nose there, Hawaiian language.
That was awesome. You did a whole...
I did a whole thing, yeah.
You burned Hawaii. You did more than Kilauea.
More than Kilauea. Yeah, burnt Hawaii. Blame the volcano.
Nikki, Kilauea di Gaetano.
Ooh, that's what they call me.
Yeah, dang. Well,
next show, great segues.
As lava hits the sea in Hawaii, plumes of of glass shoot into the air. Perhaps you were right about honeymooning in the Bahamas, said a soon-to-be divorced newlywed husband.
Ow.
A little story.
What would you divorce? That's not. You couldn't tell that was done.
Okay. Let me paint a picture. Maybe easy that time. You're married with you're newly married with your beau.
Sure.
And you two are honeymoon.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, oh, we should honeymoon in the Bahamas. And he's like, no, Hawaii. You're like, well, you're the man, so.
Yeah, this is a situation that I would ever be in. Sure.
So
those
I defer to you for as long as we both shut up. And
it's not. That was work.
And then as God intended, and then you get to Hawaii, and there's like flipping smoke and shards of glass shooting at you.
Wait. But then I love that in this hypothetical situation, the dude, this couple that is like, whatever kind do you like? And the dude that's like, yes, still thinks she might divorce me instead of just like grabbing me by my hair and dragging me up the mountain or whatever this couple would do.
Ogre,
husband
would do.
I would be like, oh, you're correct. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
To be fair, though,
well, you have glass shards shooting.
The only real life thing about that is that I have absolutely no fucking desire to ever go to Hawaii.
Really? Why is
I just don't give a shit. Could not care less.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's like if you don't want to go outside of the resort if you're not from there, because it's just like ice heads and insanity all over the place.
God.
And volcanoes erupting all over the place. And the number one thing to do there is the helicopter tours, which is the second thing I never want to do is be in a helicopter. So why? I don't surf. I can just lay by my pool at home and drink Mai Tais, for way cheaper than it will cost to go to Hawaii.
That's
and
true.
never, leave the resort or have to do it in a helicopter. That would be my nightmare. That would be, the worst. We are getting divorced as soon as we get home because I can't believe this
Well. Looks like the joke
came back
around.
Oh,
Cutest.
no desire to do either of those things.
Yeah, well... what else is going on? This is another sort of natural disaster. A sinkhole has developed on the White House's north lawn. Coincidentally, the sinkhole is also where Steve Bannon has been living for the past 6 months.
Ooh.
What happened to that guy?
He lives in a sinkhole.
Oh.
I just told you.
Does that mean that
It's like
we're
a
officially
troll.
one of those sinkhole countries? Nobody remembers the old shithole countries?
Would you rather live in a shithole or a sinkhole? Probably a sinkhole.
You should make that a little voting thing. Hey, viewers, vote. Do you want to live in a shithole or a sinkhole?
Yeah.
Comment for shithole.
Like and share comment for sinkhole?
I forget what I said.
Comment for one of them. Share and like for the other one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Happy Monday. Hey, guys.
That's your YouTube character.
Yeah. Here's a photo of me looking super hot with a caption saying, "Oh my God, I'm such a goofball."
Wow, you sound really funny.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, you look real fun. Fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
Here's the one chord I learned on the guitar. Donate to my Patreon.
Someone's attuned with YouTube culture.
That's what the kids call me.
What do they call you?
Vaguely attuned to YouTube culture.
That's
me. Yeah, vaguely. Nikki vaguely attuned to YouTube culture di Gaetano. It's a very convenient nickname.
Yeah.
It's not. All right.
You're like, that's my real last name.
That's my real.
And they're like, oh shoot,
Hyphenated.
we just kind of said it.
Yeah. I couldn't remember telling anybody. That's crazy. My birth certificate is super wide. Incels are a thing now.
Hey.
Yeah, now more than ever.
Now more than ever. I just want to know what I have to do to get a guy to like me so much that he's willing to kill me for not wanting to have sex with him. This has never happened to me before.
That's never happened.
No, I just want to be stalked like any other girl.
Stalk me like those French
Stalk
girls.
me and kill me like
your French courtesan. What is the line? I need to watch more
Titanic.
Kate Winslet movies.
Oh, that's paint me like one of your, draw me like one of your French girls. That's Titanic.
Stalk and murder me like one of your French girls. In cells. Well, gosh, on a similar note, cyclists tried to scare a cougar, but it attacked, killing one and biting the other on the head and shaking him. The cougar was scared, though, so...
Therefore...
I mean, it's what they
kind of achieved, in a way, they were the winners.
They achieved their goal of scaring the cougar.
Getting
slaughtered
and
attacked
having their heads
is what they do.
How do we know that they wanted to scare the cougar?
Well,
I guess they said so.
It's the early on in the joke. You can read it.
Cyclists? Well, you know what? They deserved it.
Well, sure.
Fuck them.
That's true.
But the point is, they did what they set out to do.
Right.
They achieved
So in
their
a way,
goals.
they were their own heroes.
Yeah, how committed are you? Are you going to die to scare this cougar? You better be willing to, because that's what's going to happen. Just so you're aware. That's how cougars roll.
I do motivational humor.
I tried to scare a cougar once when I snuck up behind Demi Moore.
Alright.
Huh?
Enough out of this.
Wow.
Ageism in Hollywood.
It's not ageism. It's just
I'm just joking.
It's an observation.
She looks terrific.
Hey man, she's a cougar, you're a manther.
She looked...
Matt Manther!
Sure.
Oh my god.
Will you be mad if I call you Matt Manther from now on?
I think I would.
He probably would.
With just no hint of irony. I think I would.
No, someone actually used to call me Mad Panther, and I did not like that.
Yeah.
Aww.
So that would just bring back memories. If that wasn't the case, then...
If it wasn't someone that you didn't like, you'd be like, yeah, the dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
What if it was more like a superhero thing, like Black Panther, but Matt?
That sounds bad on many levels.
Look at your little kitty suit.
Yeah. Oh. You've got cat
Sneak
ears,
up on
right?
old women. That's your superpowers. You can sneak up on old women.
Is that... I don't think that's...
Old
I think
lady.
that's unusual.
This is
I think anyone
evolving.
can do
Old
that.
What if you were
Frontiers.
like Black Panther, right? But you snuck up on old women.
I think that's insulting to me, to probably...
I would watch that movie like this.
It's insulting a
Great
lot of
porn.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it insults old ladies who are sexually active.
You want a spit take? I don't know why I did it with a spit take.
I think it's, it's
Just
a
the
good
phrase, old ladies who are... It's the pause.
thing.
Not knowing what to call it. Sexually active.
Sure.
It's
Well,
the 90s, man. Come on.
I wish.
well, what else is going on?
The news?
Yeah, in the
Cycle?
news. Spike Lee, he slammed Donald Trump, not physically, but verbally.
Man.
Oh.
Spike Lee verbally slammed Donald Trump while speaking at a premiere of his new movie. In response, Trump announced he is making his own Spike Lee-inspired movie called Do the White Thing.
Oh, baby!
Ooh, air horn.
I thought you were going to say.
Is that the podcast equivalent of the clown from Def Comedy Jam sweeping up stage?
No, I think it was a positive.
No, that's a positive thing. That's a positive thing.
That's like a
What's
wedding
that
zoo.
clown's name?
Yeah.
Sandman.
Sandman the Clown.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true. No, that was the air horn. I was like, that was good. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say do the wrong thing. And then you
Oh.
made it racially charged.
Yeah. That's what I do.
That's what he does. Racially charged humor. That's
So
what
they-
Matt Manther is known for.
That's why they call me Matt Panther.
Matt Manther.
Yeah.
I like it. God, I want to call you that so bad now. You're going to be mad if I do, so I won't. I will respect what you want to be called. And I will
Thank
not call
you.
you Matt Manther.
You're going to have to bite your tongue.
I will refer to you as Matt Manther to everyone else, and the
Sure.
legend will spread until there's nothing you can do. But
Alright.
I'll just call you Matt.
Luckily, you have a reputation for biting your tongue.
but only on accident when I'm drunk. Not in real life.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, you understand? I censor like 9/10 of the things that I do want to say, and I still apparently just fucking blurt out whatever. The amount of things that I don't just say at people, not to people, but at people, I'm fully aware it would be an at thing. But I'm just like, nope, don't. That's what psychos say. That's what crazy people say. Don't say that out loud. What are you doing? And I'm proud of myself. I am actively proud of myself when I just don't do something psychotic. I'm just like, good for you. Like,
nice.
days without doing something insane.
Gold star.
Shit. Yeah.
Write it on the wall.
Right on the wall, yeah. This is my walls are smeared with zeros and shit.
Lord.
So I'm crazy. I would like to, okay, so I want to share a very, very pure joke.
Oh, awesome.
From when, I've got a couple of them. I have like 3, like just really innocent jokes. This joke I heard, I mean, honestly, this one I think I heard in my 20s or something. No,
Which was recent.
which was, it was. Were you acting like it wasn't?
I said it was.
I don't remember, yeah, but it was that like, it was. You're that fucking lady at the bar who's there with her daughter who's like, why didn't you card me? Because you're 60. God. Because you're a cougar. So no, I think I might have been I was either in high school or in my 20s. It was all such a blur. I don't know. Anyway, I was old enough to not laugh as hard as I did. This is a stupid joke, and I think people might have heard it if they hadn't. Okay, so there's a rope, and this rope goes into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve ropes in here. Get out of here." So the rope's like, "Fine, I'm gonna start trouble." And the rope goes outside. But he's supposed to meet a lady rope there later, and he doesn't want to miss this chance, even though they probably won't serve her either. But whatever. Just go with me on this journey. So he's like, what am I going to do to get in there? And he thinks really, really, really hard, and he eventually ties himself up into a pretty little bow, and he tears up his edges, and strides back inside of that bar. And the bartender goes, "Hey! Aren't you that rope that I told to get out of here a few seconds ago?" And the rope goes, "No, I'm afraid not." Yeah. The first time I heard that, I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe. I was crying. It was like, it's so stupid, right?
Yeah.
It was like a 5 minute. I didn't see it coming. Everyone that I've told it to so far is like, "I'm afraid not." Like they say it with me, and I'm just like, let me have the fact that I never knew what it was.
I have heard it, but I didn't say it. I didn't spoil it.
Thank you.
I haven't heard it.
No,
See, now you have a
it's
new
new
joke.
to you.
The next time you go on a commercial audition and they're like, "Tell me a joke," you have a clean joke to tell someone.
Clean and funny.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All the best, like all the best comedy.
Yeah.
Clean and funny.
Hey man, Sinbad is hilarious.
Yeah. And I find all the best comedy is funny. In my experience.
Interesting.
Well, the leaders of the 2 political parties in Italy have been holding meetings to approve the country's next prime minister. It's unknown who the candidate will be as yet, but I've got a sneaking suspicion he'll be greasy.
Oh.
Fuck you, colonizer!
I'm not whatever. I don't know. No, my people were colonized. We're bad. We were
Who's your people?
Who's your people again?
Slovenian, Slovak, Czech.
You're not sure one of those countries?
Both. It's both. It's Czechoslovakia and Slovenia. But also, it's the Czech Republic. It's all weird, you know. We're all screwed. Like, my people are screwed.
First off, you're just as greasy as I am if you're Czechoslovakian.
If not more.
I've been to a Czech beer hall.
Really?
Yeah. There was one around the corner for me when I used to live in Queens. There was this huge beer
Oh,
hall.
I thought you meant in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah. Back when I used to live in Czechoslovakia. No, it was a bomb time.
Yeah.
Pilsner for everybody. And
Sounds amazing.
You guys are real happy about that. And sausages and just a whole mushroom
Good God.
Like a whole portobello mushroom just like grilled.
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't even like for vegetarians. They were just like
Yeah.
old like Czech dudes that were just like chowing down on like a whole mushroom. It was like a thing, I guess. I don't know. But it was a fun time.
I do have some Italian, a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some more?
Anyway, oh my God, how dare you?
Does it work that way? Does it work
How
that way?
dare you?
You could probably find a way.
By osmosis.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I'm
yeah, see, like,
sorry
I'm
for
1/16 Italian, so I can make that joke. You don't know my struggles. You don't know how much powder I have on right now, or else the glare would just be so much grease.
No, that was not an appropriate joke.
It was not!
well, here's something in the news. Barack and Michelle Obama signed a deal to produce movies and shows for Netflix.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Bill Clinton is still hoping to make a deal to make movies and shows for Skinamax.
Oh!
He would enjoy that.
Especially all the older viewers of Skinamax.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, here's an interesting thing that I just thought of just now. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, the former president and first lady, just made a deal, to produce a series of movies for Netflix. People thought it was strange to have a president and first lady working for Netflix, but Netflix executives said, stranger things have happened.
That got an air horn?
Yeah, that got an
I
air horn.
thought it was pretty funny.
It was a bad pun, so I'll give it an air horn. Any bad pun will get an air horn for me.
I mean, yeah, even the air horn punctuation.
They originally were going to pitch something to Skinamax, but nobody believed that a president and first lady would still be fucking.
That's really good.
How rare is that? They're probably
Very
the only
rare.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever.
Like
Yeah.
ever. The rest of them all hated each other.
Do you think JFK and
Supposedly he was banging everyone
well,
except
yeah.
her.
He never got a chance to be an
Right,
ex-president.
he was too busy. Oh yeah, ex-presidents.
What is it?
Yeah,
Ex-president, current president,
yeah,
whatever.
murder.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, fucking Bill and Hillary have probably not had
I
sex
think
since
they've ever.
1989.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, Chelsea obviously is their daughter.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just don't seem particularly.
Well, I don't know. She doesn't really look like either one of those. Maybe she's not obviously their daughter.
I feel like she does. I actually think
Maybe
she
she
looks
does.
like
Maybe now that
both
she's
of them.
older. When she was
I think she looks like both.
younger, when they were in office, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
how did you guys have a ginger? How did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like neither of you. Mailman's baby. We find out that.
But Bill Clinton was very ginger when he was young, and then he had Steve Martin disease and his hair turned.
Oh, Steve
He
Martin.
started playing the banjo.
Yeah.
He was real funny and beloved by everybody. Imagine if Steve Martin had Bill Clinton disease and just like forced an intern to blow him. God, if that ends up being the next one, I can't, guys. I can't.
Wait, what?
If he's like the next Me Tooer, it's fucking like Steve Martin or something.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Just
No,
done.
no.
Steve
Like,
Martin
there's
says
nothing
that on
good in this world.
Well, I
If
think here's the
that's-
thing though. I don't think any woman has turned him down. You know.
Yeah, Steve Martin doesn't have to. If Steve Martin comes up to you and is like, "Would you like to have sex?" That's my Steve Martin.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
But that's
When
that
they're just
actually
like
was very good.
soaked.
That
Like,
was
yes,
very
I
good.
would.
But that's a hard impression to do. I think Steve Martin. No one does Steve Martin.
His King Tut thing is my mom's favorite comedic thing. Stand-up sketch, anything. That is her favorite comedic moment that has ever happened. Is him doing King Tut on Fire.
I definitely think he's like in the a very high echelon, like one of my favorite guys. Him and Planes, Trains, Automobiles is like I think the top two.
Him and who?
Him and Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
Oh yeah.
The top two straight man performances of all time.
Yeah.
With Gene Wilder and Young Frankenstein.
I like him more as a straight man than I do as
yeah.
wild and crazy. I think he's too like he can like fall off the floor, which is like just too much for me. I think, and there isn't that much. But like when he's straight man's, like his fucking timing is, and just like his fucking delivery is so good.
His being is very aloof. Like he is so much smarter than everyone, and he's aware of it, and so like he knows how to play like. Everyone is so agitated because everyone around me is annoying and
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Like, I love when he
That's so
and
good.
Martin Short do stuff together.
Yeah.
Because Martin Short should be the insane one.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking.
I don't think
great.
has he ever done a straight man role?
Did you ever see him on Damages?
No.
Oh my
I
god!
don't really know what Damages
Oh my god! Okay,
Wow.
Damages
They, like,
is the
double
greatest
down
show.
on
I mean, it's like a 10-year-old show, but it's Glenn Close and Rose Byrne, and Glenn Close is trying to kill Rose Byrne, and Martin Short is on it, and he plays this like sleazy I don't remember if he's a lawyer too, or if he's like just like a fixer, or like he's like giving Glenn Close advice how to like make it not so obvious that she's trying to kill Rose Byrne. And Ted Danson is on it, and he is evil. Oh, he's so good. Like fucking Gail from Breaking Bad is on it. Everybody is on this show, and it's so just the first season. After that, it goes kind of downhill. But the first season is amazing. Everyone on it is amazing. There's a crazy Czech dude who plays a Southern lawyer.
Like me.
Yeah, you're a crazy Czech
Oh,
dude.
what is his name? I want to say he was also in one of the Marvel movies because he's bald, so they put Zlotan something.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, I can't remember what the fuck his name is. I have to look it up.
Don't mess with those low tan.
Yeah, exactly. That's not what it is at all. I'm just seeing a bunch of like Z's and J's and little like achikachis, and that's not what his name is. But dude, if it's on like Netflix or Hulu or something, definitely watch it.
All right, Damages. I like Glenn Close.
Yeah.
I like that.
And watching
other-
Martin
those
Short
other
be like
guys. Yeah.
terrifying. Ooh, he's good.
Was he? I didn't see it, but in Captain Ron, was he?
Oh, yeah.
Was he
Yeah,
like
I'm
Kurt
sure.
Russell
I never
in
saw
the
Captain Ron.
I'm sure that's true. Yeah, but I think he was I bet he was one of the zanier straight men of all time.
Yeah.
Along with Richard Dreyfuss and what about Bob? One of the worst straight man performances ever.
Yeah, because he's totally just like, I'm Richard Dreyfuss and I'm still upset.
Right.
That's
And
a
it's
good
like,
Richard Dreyfuss.
no,
You got the impressions down.
I do dudes way, but I can't do any women.
Yeah, that's a good- that's
I
good
do a lot
Richard
of-
Dreyfuss,
I do a lot
seriously.
of dude impersonation. Yeah, but it's like, no, let
I
fucking
know.
Bill Murray be the insane person. You
Yeah.
calm down for a second, Mr.
You know who would have been amazing in that role?
Who?
One Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Which
All
one
I'm
though?
saying. Well, one of them. I don't care.
Just one of them. We don't
Yeah.
care. Just find some
I
fucking
think
Charles
multiple Charles Grodins would be
Grodin.
perfect.
Would be,
No,
nobody wants
only
multiple
one.
I think
Charles
you need like
Grodins.
five. Five, like, yeah. Yeah, Bob. Bob.
Bob. Oh, Bob.
That's your Charles Grodin.
His weird kind of like hang-doggy, like
Yeah.
constant eye roll.
Yeah.
No,
Bob,
yeah.
right? Mm.
My Charles Grodin
Maybe
is
little-
really just this. That's my Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
It's like he was here in the room.
Yeah. Do you have a joke?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys are fucking waiting on me.
No.
We're just
Okay.
having conversation.
Here's a joke that I always like to think that my mom made up, but probably didn't. So I have kind of okay. When I was little, anyway, I had largish feet for a female. Now, apparently, all of us have the same size foot, and just like women's feet have gotten bigger. I
Women
guess
now
women used to
have
have
big
very
feet.
petite little feet, and now we all have huge.
Yeah, because they used to bind them.
Not Americans, not really. No.
Okay.
I'm not Chinese. not no one ever bound my feet. No, I have a size 9 foot.
Oh.
But most like of my friends now that I know like as an adult are like, so do I. But like my mom had like a size 6 foot, and I remember her being like super shitty about my fucking shoe size. Like she used to like shit. She'd like, you inherited these huge feet from your grandmother, and just like on my dad's side, like being shitty about it was just weird.
Yeah.
The things I was like, really, this is the hill you're gonna fucking die on. But I also like I've been like this size since I was 12. Like everyone thought that I was going to be this huge like basketball like not star because like the WNBA wasn't a thing when I was a kid. But, like, my mom thought was like, oh, she's gonna play basketball. My dad wanted me to be a swimmer and everything. Like
Cheryl
they all
Swoops.
thought, yeah, like they all thought that I was going to be super.
Yeah.
Like what? But like I stopped at like 12. Like I hit this really quick and then just like stopped. So anyway, so I had adult size feet and like whatever. Anyway, my mom used to say that I'm a poet and didn't know it, but my feet show it because they're long
Oh
fellows.
my lord. That'll give a girl a neuroses.
Yeah! I was like, that's me. I use that in a lot of stuff now, though, that people find funny. But, yeah. I'm a poet and didn't know it, but my feet show it because they're long fellows.
But now they're regular fellows.
Now they're just regular, they're just fellows.
I've heard that.
They're just dudes
somewhere.
hanging out. I've said it a bunch.
My dad.
I have a character that's very upset because her Tiva's broke. And she's looking all over for new Tivas. And part of the problem is that she has huge... What's a Tiva?
I was thinking I was supposed to say, what's a Tiva? I was like, TiVo.
Aren't all three of us like the same age? They're
There's
the
a female
sandals.
TiVo.
No, they're the sandals, like from the 90s, like Reefs kind, but
Yeah, I don't know my sandal brands.
They're plastic.
Crocs?
No. What kind of white trash do you think I am? Crocs. No, they're.
Adidas?
You have all the knowledge in the world right in front of you. Just look
I
up
know.
Tiva and you'll see what it is.
I believe you.
They're sandals that were very popular with the beach crowd, I guess.
I know Sativa.
No, in the late 90s. Yeah, anyway. True story, I used to wear them all the time. They finally broke a couple years ago. I could not find the same pair over again because obviously they discontinued that pattern because it was a fucking like 20-year-old pattern. And I was super heartbroken.
You can find them like online?
No!
Wow.
Because I found one pair on eBay that a woman in England was selling that was like a size 6. And I was like, I could squish. And then I was like, no, they're used. What are you doing? And why are you squishing me 3 sizes too small? Like, it was a whole thing.
Don't use sandals.
But yeah, part of it was that it's in the thing, and in real life, is that it's hard. At least it used to be hard for me to find like shoes that looked good because my feet were considered large. But now we all have huge feet now, which is the thing.
Yeah.
So I can find shoes in my size, no problem.
Evolution.
Evolution.
Wait, that's that.
Evolution.
Nobukazu Kuriki lost his fingers trying to climb Everest.
Everyone's
Mount
good
Everest.
friend,
Yeah.
Nobukazu Kuriki.
Yeah. And on his 8th attempt, he lost his life. Though he did break one new record. First fingerless guy to die on Mount Everest. So...
That was good!
There we go.
That was really funny. I would put that, if there's a competition, I would put that in the bracket for today.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we will nominate at the end of this one of our own for a Joke Zero.
I would nominate that. That's really good. I like the phrase "a fingerless guy." The first fingerless guy to die on Mount Everest.
There's been one fingerless woman.
To be fair, though, that's like a thing.
Fingerless people doing impressive feats.
No, just like I'm sure that's like he's in the Guinness World Record for being the first fingerless man to die on Everest.
Yeah, there's records for everything.
Yeah, for everything.
But it's the first time that it's like Natalie Portman said in Garden State. You know, everything you do is the first time you did a thing. She did something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She's like, no one's done. I'm doing crazy things.
Right.
I'm screaming at the top of the car.
But my point is, when you think about it, like everything that happens is the first time it's happening, so it's always a record. You know.
I mean, that's not true.
It is. It's true. From
Every time that something happens is not the first time that it's happened.
That's the first time
it's happened. If you get specific enough, it is.
If you get specific enough, yeah.
The next guy who dies, the next fingerless guy who dies on Everest is not going to be the first fingerless guy to die on Everest because it already happened.
It'll be the first or something else, though.
It's the first time the fingerless guy died on Everest that time.
On that day.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you here, Dan. And you're shitting all over it. I'm trying to give you a compliment here, Dan.
That's helping. I'm trying to get to the accuracy. Anyway.
Now you're interested in specifics and accuracy.
All right.
10 minutes ago, you were like, I don't care where the fire was.
You're right.
Fine.
So that show, Jane the Virgin. Remember that show? Jane the Virgin will come to an end after its upcoming 5th season. However, it will be followed by a spin-off, Jim the Incel.
Very brief. That's going to be a hour-long event, or like a made-for-TV movie. It's not going to be us.
You don't think people are going to stick around for...
Well, after he kills all his classmates, which probably happens pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else except for a trial that nobody wants to sit through.
Yeah, that doesn't...
Although I guess it does take, apparently it does take at least 4 months of a girl saying, no, leave me alone, before you finally just haul off and kill everybody. So they've got at least that. False sweeps, guys.
Things are terrible.
Things are terrible. Speaking of incels, I'm a pretty loud and proud feminist. I think you guys know that. I think all the viewers at home who know me personally know that. I do honestly believe that I think the world would be a better place if men would just listen to women more and follow our example. Because I feel like sometimes, there's that phrase about a woman takes less time to do things because she does it the right way, the first way, or whatever. I'm butchering that. That's not how it goes, but it's something like that.
You didn't say it right the first way.
Yeah, exactly. We always do things right the first way, but I'm going to need a second take on that line because I fucked it up. I just kind of wish that all of these sad men would take a cue from sad women and just kill themselves instead of everyone else around them.
Yeah.
I remember earlier you said things are going to get dark later.
I think that's beautiful.
Don't kill everyone else, kill yourself. That's what we do.
Thank you. Well, maybe I will. Well, a new report.
Nick's not saying anything. Her mouth is full of wine, but I assume she's okay.
Yeah, if Nikki were to rebut that in any way, then I would change my mind. But she didn't, so...
And now we're moving...
I'm going to kill myself live on YouTube.
That's not
And
even...
Mob Crush. No, that's not funny. There's nothing funny about murdering yourself live on Mob Crush.
I mean, if you're wearing a little clown nose when you do it.
Yeah. Well, a new study finds that plants outweigh all other life on Earth. Particularly the fat plants.
That took me a second, then I was like, no, trees are big.
You've been to...
I was like, what? No. And I was like, no, sequoia, redwoods.
Yeah,
Is that the same thing? Is a sequoia
I believe
a
it's the same
redwood?
thing, yeah.
Is it the same thing? I'm sure some fucking botanist is going to be like, what?
I don't think...
Neil deGrasse Tyson is watching, just waiting to shit on us about something.
Technically, a redwood is red and a sequoia is sequoia.
Get the fuck out of my face. They're both giant trees.
Yeah. Tell Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, I'm sure he's watching. I think he and Billy Squire watch together.
I don't know who that
They're buddies.
Lonely is not the night.
Billy Squire?
Yeah.
Remember the guy we were singing?
Oh yeah.
You high?
I don't remember people's names that good.
He also does My Kind of Lover. It's another hit of his.
Yeah.
My Kind of Lover. No?
I don't think I know that one.
What about The Stroke? You must know The Stroke. Everybody, have you
Have a stroke?
The stroke's a word.
No.
Strike it. No.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought that, first off, I thought that song was just called Stroke Me, Stroke Me.
Good God.
Secondly, no idea who sang it.
Yeah, that's Billy Squire. I have his greatest hits. It's good.
Yeah, now that I've got it in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's the same guy that sings Lonely as the Night. Yeah, I know that voice.
Sure is.
Dope.
Well,
stick around next for Nikki and Matt's Music Hour.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're going to talk about Prague for 7 hours.
I don't know if I know a lot about Prague.
I think you're a huge Rush fan. I think you.
But I'm weird because I like Rush's individual songs more than
their catalog.
2112.
You're not gonna, oh my god, if I had $1 for every dude that the second that I'm like, oh, I like Rush, you're like, oh, do you want to come over and just sit and listen to all of 2112? No! First off, that's not what's gonna happen. Secondly, God, if that's what is gonna, no!
That's
nobody wants that.
That's
Fuck.
The weird middle-aged Netflix and chill is 2112.
No, but it's the thing, it's never middle-aged, it's always some 21-year-old that's like, oh, do you want to listen to it? Get the fuck out of here, no.
Yeah.
I'm complicated because I like
New purpose
songs with
bumps
weird
in
time
2112.
signatures.
Get the fuck out.
Complicated.
Just got back from NAMM. The country? No, the conference. Yeah, like,
What?
That's funny.
Well,
fucking incel. No, I'm kidding.
well, we're broadcast right now on Mob Crush and also on YouTube.
Hey!
Speaking of YouTube, they're in the news. YouTube has launched their own streaming music service. It's called YouTube. Because you can already do that. I mean, if you want to.
But you don't get to pay $9.99 a month.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Is another. Here's the amount of streaming services that I have now. I think I'm back up to paying as much as I was just paying for cable.
Yeah.
And the selection is.
And you don't even get
not
commercials.
Oh my God! You still there's so many. Why am I so engrossed in the middle of *Handmaid's Tale* and then it's like, watch this commercial?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hulu.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
It took me right out of your world. You know, I wanted to do all this crazy world building, and then bah, snap, took me right out of it. Dumb. Bad idea.
Yeah.
Netflix
Come on,
doesn't
Hulu.
have commercials right in the middle of their shit. Hulu.
That's true.
Get on it.
But they do kind of screw over the crafts people of the film by not they'll instead of having you watch the credits, they'll be like, no, now watch this thing, you know?
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Did you
that's
see
a
the
little
crafts
dismissive.
people like Crafty?
All the people,
You like the crew and
the
the
creators.
everyone in the credits.
Yes.
That's how you know it's finally over, is because they'll let you watch the credits.
Yeah.
Well, they're not fucking Marvel movies. I don't care if anything's happening after the credits.
Some of them are Marvel movies.
Move on. Well, they're not.
Well, the Marvel movies.
Move on.
The Marvel movies are Marvel movies.
I had the privilege of
guarantee
watching
it.
Infinity
I
War
guarantee
on a
it.
Saturday with like a 4-year-old behind me, just like la 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 da da, and like the entire fucking time. And this kid's dad was just like was checked out, gave no shit, just inhaling popcorn.
Yeah, but you know, it's for the kids.
It's not. It
It's
is
a
not.
kids movie.
First off, there's no Marvel property that's for the
Jigglypuff
kids.
and Charizard.
No, those are not. First off, the fact that you could name those two things is impressive to me. Because I called Charmander Chow Hugger for a good part of a decade.
Chow Hugger.
Chow Hugger? And something, Shark Hanger.
Sharknado?
Shark Hanger.
Oh.
Shark Hugger.
Yeah.
No, we had a drinking game that my roommate and I made up in college, which basically just consisted of, he had a glass about this size that just had a Charmander on the side of it, and I don't know any of the rules of the game, I don't remember them, but it was like if you lost, you had to chug like the whole glass full of wine or beer or whatever, and we called it Chow Hugger, because I thought that Charmander was called Chow Hugger. But like I said, I couldn't tell you what the rules were. I don't know what it just consisted of sitting in a circle and drinking.
I think those were the rules.
Yeah,
rules for
welcome,
that.
welcome to college. Drinking games are fucking dumb. Like, just let me drink.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
That's such like a under 21 thing. You'd be like, there's
Right.
going to be rules as to when we can take a sip of alcohol.
Because we had a drink, we're not old enough to, we still want to follow some sort of rule.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Also,
forbidden.
it's like they don't have any conversation because what the heck are they going to talk
What are we
about?
going to talk about? So, I'm drunk enough. Do you want to go bang? Sure. Welcome.
Not some 2112.
Yeah, that's fucking nothing gets a girl dripping like 2112. The
Jeez.
entirety of it.
That's right.
I used to be friends with a dude that we went to this bar one time and they had a jukebox and it was one of those digital jukeboxes now that has like just every album imaginable and
Yeah.
he put enough quarters in there to just play all of 2112 like in its entirety. And it started playing and like the entire bar was like, what? And like the manager went and overrode it and was like, I don't give a shit, no. Like, we're not doing this, sorry asshole. And he was like, I want my money back. And I was like, don't be that guy. Just stop. I'm so embarrassed. I want to die already.
You've had this album is like.
But like his arm around me like, no, bro. And I'm like, that's not what, no, don't.
But it's like haunted you, it seems, throughout
God,
your
because
life.
it's every like,
Yeah. No.
I was like, ugh. Like, Mansour has the good sense to be like,
Yeah.
Nah, man, Limelight, dope. Yes.
So-
2112, not so much.
Self-awareness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows where the line is.
Yeah.
Dude, are we doing Hall and Eights this year? You should make that a fucking thing.
Wait, what?
Hall. You know, I tweeted this at you and you don't remember. So
Oh.
I
remind
am
me.
from the Philadelphia area. I have a great affinity for Hall and Oates, the great band Hall and
I'm
Oates.
from Philadelphia.
I know my good friend Matt Manther here loves him.
Answer.
He's like so mad. He's on the inside. He's like kill, kill, kill. But on the outside, he's like
No,
good.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
no, I mean it though.
Matt Manther is a Hall and Oates aficionado,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. Are you really though, or
Of
is
course.
it like ironic?
Why would anyone like them ironically? That seems stupid.
Okay, so diehard fan, dope.
Yeah.
And you were mentioning something about how you wish that there was something along the lines of "May the 4th be with you," along that to celebrate Hall and Oates. And I was like, you should do it. Have a Hall and Oates Day on August 8th and call it Hall and Eights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you liked
On
it, so I
August.
figured you saw it and
I
were
did.
planning it actively.
I did, but I just forgot.
You
Now I
should.
remember.
I will totally be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Hall and Oates, but Yum will be there if you do a Hall
Yeah,
and
it's
Eights Day.
different people.
What day of the week is that? Because if it's a Saturday, I'm not kidding. Like, if you're not throwing a Hall and Eights party,
I mean, it seems.
we should do it.
I have a birthday in July, so it seems like it's too much parties.
Early or late July?
Early.
How early?
5th.
Very early.
Born on the 5th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just his eyes. You made the same face I made when someone... With the second that the phrase, do you know who... Yes, I know who I look like. You made... That's the face that you made.
It was the joy kind
I just saw the joy just fade out of your face. No, it was a very quick, like, blinking of, like...
I don't
Yes.
think I did that.
You know it was. It was like... No, everything's fine.
But whenever that happens, but I mean, I believe mad that he doesn't care. But I definitely get, I don't like I'm more
If someone says the same thing to
agitated.
you,
I'm more agitatable.
What's your agitated phrase?
Also.
For you, clearly, it's
Also,
born
no,
on
no.
the 5th of July.
Also,
he just ran. He went,
I don't think I did
that's
that.
fine.
But
No, I'm just,
For me, it's,
I
do you
have-
know
I-
who you look like?
I have resting indifference.
You have-
I don't know.
It's not different. Those were two very
Okay, then I
short-
guess it's not.
The first one was... And the
I
second
did not
one
do
was...
that.
And the second one was...
No.
Those are not resting
Yes.
positions.
I did not do any of that.
She's seeing the subtleties.
Yeah,
So.
I'm a good face for you.
Yeah.
I think people misread my face.
You looked at me same.
Good.
Hmm.
You guys are the
Same.
amazing poker players.
I never...
wish this was a
everyone
poker
thinks that
show.
I'm such a...
What?
C word. I don't know if there's children's listening or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm
Most of
not.
our
I
audience
just
Those
have
are children and they listen.
Resting bitch face.
are
I
children
have a
who are
severe
not
case
deaf.
of resting bitch.
Shout out to Taylor Orsi if she's watching, who
Yeah.
invented the term resting bitch face.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she made that video right, and everyone stole
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, she went on Good Morning Vietnam or something like that.
America?
Yeah. Oh, well, it was definitely a country. I know that.
I think it
Do
was
you have a joke?
Oh, is it my turn?
Sure.
Wait, no. What's your agitated thing?
No. I was saying that in my mind when that happens, when like someone, me or someone else, and like they have that thing where someone says something and they're like, it just kind of kills them a little bit inside.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hate
What's
that.
your thing?
But my point is though, it's not a specific thing. It's like I'm just saying. In my mind, it's like I hear the Coldplay song "Clocks," and it's just like that's what goes on. Where it's like, it's just like the joy slowly
just melts
stops.
out of your soul. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's kind of how it is. You're like, I was having a good day.
yeah.
17
Now I have
people
clocks in
were
my
like,
head.
dance for me, monkey. And I was like, no, I don't want to indulge who you fucking think you're clever because your eyes work. No.
Exactly.
Fuck you. I'm sick of fucking answering this question. If you ever meet someone who looks like a celebrity, don't tell them because trust me, they know. And they're
Wait,
so
do you
fucking
look like
clever.
a celebrity?
No. I don't.
So you don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to worry about
Yeah.
they saying, what?
All right.
So,
Miss.
there are two snakes
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one snake suddenly panics and goes, "Oh my god! Hey, second snake, I forget. Are we poisonous?" And the other snake goes, "No, why?" And the first snake goes, "Thank God, I just bit my tongue."
It's a great show.
I guess venomous. Technically, are we venomous?
Terrific.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, there's another
Very
cute,
venomous. Very funny.
clean joke. If you need
Clean.
to tell one in an audition for
Yeah,
commercials.
for a bunch of, if I'm ever auditioning for a bunch of children.
Mm-hmm.
Well, heck.
Also known as casting directors in Los Angeles.
Hey,
Alright.
whoa.
I just got banned
That's
from
way
casting.
over the line.
Look at that.
Sleep deprivation study
Killing
shows
myself
that...
wasn't over the line, but that was. Sleep deprivation.
Sleep deprivation study shows the reason it causes cognitive issues. Turns out it makes you tired.
You're an idiot.
Wait. A defunct pregnancy drug may still affect the grandchildren of women who took it. How will it affect them?
Thalidomide?
Well, first of all, they exist.
So...
What? First off, I love that you were just like, I want to read too. No rules, just right.
Yeah, well, what
What?
happened in that show?
Well,
Did you think that it was an abortion drug? Pregnancy drug does not mean abortion
no,
drug.
but it affected them. It just said, a defunct pregnancy drug may still affect the grandchildren of women.
I think they
who
mean the
took it.
drug is defunct, not the
How will
not
it
like
affect them?
a defunct pregnancy drug.
Well, we'll never really know, will we?
I guess not.
I mean, no.
Should we do like one more each?
One more each.
Alright. Well, should I do one about Avril Lavigne? Or one about Bob Seger?
Bob Seger!
Or,
Bob Seger!
Alright, I hear a crowd of people shouting for Bob Seger.
Seger!
Bob Seger has
Crowd of person.
Yeah, Bob Seger has announced rescheduled tour dates that he had previously canceled due to last year's spinal surgery. He would have rescheduled the date sooner, but he had to spend several months working on his night moves.
Hey!
There it is.
That's the funniest part of 30 Rock is the night cheese.
Oh, working on my night cheese.
Working on my night cheese. Don't think I don't eat blocks of cheese at midnight and sing that song to myself.
I never thought you didn't do that.
Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
like you truly know me, not
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
She's a greasy guinea. She probably eats fucking cheese at midnight. Great.
Is she Italian?
Are you ready for my last joke?
Sure.
Yeah.
Literally, and I quote, something about purposely not having sex for a year and a half so I can finally justify that killing spree with an exclamation point.
I like it.
That's my last thing that I have written
You
down.
could be the first female incel.
You know that coin was termed Jesus fucking Christ. That term was actually coined by a woman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She
That's
was
a
like,
huge. See, women, you know.
us too.
Thank
we also
you.
don't get fucked as much as we'd like
you.
to. No, it was a woman actually from
Women
Toronto.
are doing it for themselves.
Regardless of
graphically.
whether or not
Yeah.
you're there. Usually when you're there. Yeah, it was a woman from Toronto. She had made a website that was like the Involuntary Celibates Forum or something.
Society.
I think it might have been actually.
Midnight Society.
And it was basically for like people that were having problems getting anyone to fuck them, basically, to like commiserate and stuff. And then just like dudes took it and ran with it, and she had to like delete the site. And she's just like, I can't believe this is what's become.
It's like, too late.
Too late. Your fault.
We're out
Everything's
there.
the woman's fault. Drive her out of Eden. Yeah, it was a chick.
Yeah.
Well, jeez.
Here's my joke.
You learn something new all the time. Speaking of
You're
all
like
that
the worst,
stuff.
most like Norm Macdonald person I know.
What? Oh my gosh. The Vatican published a lengthy critique of the finance industry in its, quote, immoral culture.
Oh, first off,
Vatican authorities claimed they were particularly appalled to learn finance industry orgies allow women to join.
Oh,
That's immoral.
That way they would not like.
Who's Wesley? Why is he making
That's
crabs?
my nephew. He's a good boy.
Look at this crab.
Yeah.
Wesley,
He's very
good
talented.
crab.
And we just saw crabs.
Did he make that with his little hands? Is
Yeah.
is that how big his hands are?
Not anymore. Now he's a big boy.
The fact that there are humans with hands.
When he turned 3, he became Big Wesley, actually.
That's what you call it.
Big Wes.
No, he's like, I'm Big Wesley.
Wait, he said that? He was like, refer to me as Big Wesley.
Yeah.
Does he love it when you call him Big Wesley? Does he put his hands together like he's a true crab?
He's a very big fan of our show, so
Yeah?
probably.
That's great. He just
I
heard a
assume
lot of
so.
things he should
I
not have
assume
heard.
so.
I apologize.
No, you gotta learn at some point. That's
You do.
my
It's up to you whether or not you want to say those things. Not my fault. I don't know you.
Well, it's time to nominate one of our own jokes to be a joke zero.
Yeah.
I believe it's that time.
Own jokes, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
okay.
did that one that we like, oh, that's finally a good one.
Right.
Me? You said
Yeah.
finally that one's funny.
I mean, I had the finally.
Yeah. But
You
right.
might, I mean, you may or may not want to pick that one, but...
Yeah.
Was it the kill yourself one? Because you laughed at that one finally.
Oh, find some over Dan's.
Oh.
But then we finally...
Right.
Oh, it was the guy with the no
the
fingers.
fingers.
That was great.
Nobukazu Kuriki lost his fingers trying to climb Everest on his 8th attempt. He lost his life. Though he did break one new record, first fingerless guy to die on Mount Everest.
That's great.
That's very funny.
Fingerless guy, first fingerless guy to die. Wait, I want to see the ones you didn't read because you wrote a bunch.
I wrote one. You know,
I wrote the bare minimum, which was
No,
10.
but what if I do them on a later show?
Well,
Then you'll know them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read them out loud. I don't read them myself.
We can do that after the
Fine.
show.
Yeah.
I guess I'll nominate the city of Detroit is named a street after the Jacksons. The street will be called Michael and his less talented brothers Boulevard.
No.
You don't think I should nominate
That's
that
not the one that I air horned at. Which one did I air horn at?
Oh, I don't know. Was it Joan Collins? Was it? I didn't do the Avril Lavigne one. It wasn't Bob Seger.
I liked the Bob Seger.
Was it Netflix Skinamax Bill Clinton?
I think it was before that.
I didn't read them in order, so that's.
Let me say.
No, I'll go. Was it? It wasn't Jane the Virgin. Was it Do the White Thing? Might have been.
Maybe.
I think it was. I think it actually was.
I think so.
I don't like that one.
It
now.
didn't.
Think about it.
Yeah. It was of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
10
standing
minutes
by.
ago.
I'm standing by the Jacksons joke. As my
Okay.
nominee.
It's your, you nominated it. It's yours.
Mhm.
Well, what do you?
It's yours. I feel like you guys liked the Kilauea one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Stupid
great
pun
one.
one.
I
Yeah.
like it when they have multiple,
That one had a lot to
scenes.
it. That had a lot to it. And then
It's
the
all stand-up
one,
side.
the one that Mansur actually laughed at was the women killing themselves one.
That was very funny.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I'll let you guys pick between those two.
So wait, read the women killing themselves
All right.
again.
I'm a feminist and I believe that the world would be a better place if dudes just followed women's leads. For example, all of these sad boys should follow sad women's lead and just kill themselves
kill
instead of killing
themselves.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like, and kill themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Kill
But I
themselves!
and thank you for getting that right.
Instead of everybody
No, I think
else.
it's kill away.
Kill away! Instead of everybody else.
Yeah. No,
You have to say it like,
kill away. The
back in speech
volcanic
class
mountain.
in college.
Yeah. That
Ah.
spews magma and
Lava
shards of.
glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which one are we up for?
Kill away.
Kill
Kill
yeah,
away? Like
Yeah.
a kill away joke?
Kill away.
Like it.
So I guess that wraps things up.
Ah, I think it does. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and be sure to tell us which joke you thought was joke zero. Put it in the comments section. Subscribe, check out Nikki D Guy Time on Twitter, on Instagrams, on Snapchat, on Grindr.
Not a dude.
Look, the
Contrary
point
to
is,
popular opinion.
Nikki's very funny. You see her all over the world.
Yeah, sure. Also known as Los Angeles. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Dan Banis. This is
Matt Manser.
and check out Mob Crush. Thanks for tuning in.
Yay.
Hooray.